Hey everybody, Spine Ticks Pressing here, and I've got for you an amazing unboxing from the Comic Book Shopping Network. So stay tuned to the very end because inside this box is a very rare Spider-Man comic. You're going to want to check it out. So let's get to it! All right, as I've said before, this is from the Comic Book Shopping Network, and I've done a few videos on them in the past. So if you haven't checked those out, I do recommend you take a look and see what those unboxings show. I found out about the Comic Book Shopping Network on a trip. I visited a store in Arkansas, and I, for the most part, like to attend the shows that are put on by Collector Haven, and they have about 5 different shows that run throughout the week. And so what I do is I watch, and I'm kind of just looking for keys that I'm trying to get and add to my collection. But they have a good selection of lots of different books, and so I'm trying to be a little more selective than I have been in the past. So let's open this up and find out what's inside. A lot of bubble wrap and even more. So as I mentioned before, there is a pretty interesting comic book in here that I paid quite a bit of money for, and may have been a good purchase, may not have been a good purchase. We'll find out. I do plan on submitting this book relatively soon. And I noticed that they did a real good job of packing it in this pack. It's in the back, and he put it in a top loader for me, so it's nice and secure. So let's take a look at some of the books that I got from some of the more recent shows. They always keep the books in a, they're individually bagged, but they're also in a larger bag. And I think they do that to sort of separate each show. So let me show you what I got here on this particular one, and I'll try to tell you the prices. So my first pickup was a cover I thought looked pretty cool. Alex Ross, Universe X, 0B. I got it for, I can't remember if this was a 50% off or not sale. But $10. I'll include the actual price to the side, and you can see what it is. Next book is a cover buy that I've loved this book for a long time, and actually I'm pretty sure this one I got for 50% off. So this one was 25% stated price, and then I think I got it for half off. It's Daredevil 10, first cover appearance of Echo. Just think that's a beautiful cover. Always loved it. Here's some fun ones that I picked up. This one came through. This was Marvel Team Up number 122. I just thought it was a cool cover when I saw it at the time. Looks like Spider-Man being absorbed into Man-Thing. I thought that was really kind of fresh. And I noticed it was a newsstand, but I think this probably came out maybe late 70s. That's just 82. So I guess at that time, it was starting to become more rare to find newsstand copies. Next one was just a nice cover that I picked up. Ryan Stegman cover. Very fine was how they have it graded. I'm looking at it right now, and I see a little bit of an issue down here on this corner, but all the corners look pretty solid in the front. The book itself looks great. $4 is what I paid for this one. And going back one, this Man-Thing book was also $4. Might have been half off, but I'm not sure. This might have been that particular sale. I think all of them were 50% off. All right, I didn't get a whole lot of books in this this unboxing from them, but this was a trade paperback that came up, and they had this, I believe, on sale. Let me peel off the sticker so you can see the cover a little bit better. But this is a trade paperback copy of Superman Red Sun. And I just thought it was a cool story. I really like that story. And the price on this one was $18. I think I think this may have been 50%, but I'll put the actual price on the screen. So here is, well, actually there's 2 more books. I thought there was 1 more. But the last 2 books are from the last sale that I did with these guys. And let me show you this one first. This was a copy. I actually asked if they could go down the price. It's a copy of Detective 525. And this is, I believe, first appearance of Killer Croc. I know there's some debate between this book and the other, escaping me right now, the other copy. I'll put a copy of it up on the screen so you can take a look at it. But there's kind of a debate between this book and sort of the accepted book for the first appearance of Jason Todd and Killer Croc. So this is one I just wanted to add. I'm a big Red Hood fan, and so I wanted to pick up this book and have it in my collection. I didn't, and I thought this was a really nice copy, and I'm looking at it right now, and it does look great. So they graded it as a very fine near mint. So here is the book, the big book of the video, and it may take a minute for me to get this one out, but I'll just kind of show it to you right there. This is, oh gosh, collectible editions Spider-Man 1. I think that's the correct name. And it is, or was, they have it as a near mint copy. I want to try to be really delicate getting it out. The reason why is I paid a whopping $550 for this one because it's a chrome cover. And let me show you the back side. The back side is, I think, like an image of, I think, is it Spider-Man 16? And that's the front, is that reproduction of Spider-Man 1, that great Todd McFarlane cover. Now, I have looked at these online to try to get some comps. That they have their price pretty high. I want to say in the high $700s to $900s for this particular book. And there are a number of books on the census rated as 9s and 10s. So this one does look fantastic. Not sure what's going on in that corner. It could be just a little peek of the inner part of the book. And here's the back. And I think this is just a dynamite looking cover. Hopefully you can see this without the reflection. I'll try to reflect it away. But this is the back side. This is the front side. And I'm going to put up on the screen here the CGC census information for this book. But I'm going to be submitting this one very soon. I have a really nice copy of ASM 300 that I'd like to send off, and I've got a couple other books, an ASM 252 that's real, and they're both in real high grade, and so I'd like to put them as part of a kind of a big ticket submission. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. This was the big book. Again, this is called, it's a little bit hard for me to read it here, Marvel Collectible Classics. And I think this is Marvel Collectible Classics #1. And they did make a #2 as well. But just a gorgeous, gorgeous looking book. It's kind of like a foil cover, but the cover itself is chrome. So first book I've ever purchased that is a metal cover. And so I'm really excited to add it to the collection. It's very pricey, but hopefully this thing I'll be able to clean it up and try to get off some residual dust or dirt that's on the book and get it submitted to CGC, and we'll see what we can get. It looks like they added to the back of it, there's the see-through hard backer board. So looks great. Just gorgeous book. So thanks for checking out this video. If you haven't checked out some of my other videos, take a look at them here on the screen. I really appreciate you tuning in and supporting the channel. And a lot of things are coming for this channel. Hopefully we'll have the new studio, the vault, done. I wanted to have it done this month in April, but my goal is to try to still get it done in May, and maybe sooner if I can. And just stay tuned, because there's going to be more videos and more updates coming. So take a look at some of my old content, and I just want to thank you for being here and supporting the channel. And as always, get out there and find those books, and while you do it, happy hunting.